Hello everyone, I'm back today with another video. This is going to be another ranked game against Obama is his username. I'm going to go ahead and just use that scout as I planned. Bomb there. Wow, okay. 718 ELO. He's got a pretty good ratio, if I read that correctly. Yeah, 60%, so that's pretty good. Let's see. I feel like... I don't know what I feel this piece to be. So bomb there is pretty interesting. High bomb right off the bat. I was planning on using that scout early. And he's just going to have his general there. Wow. Okay. Geez. Well, my marshal is in the exact opposite position of where I needed it to be. And he's just going to take that. So I'm not sure what his plan is, but apparently it's lotto. That's pretty sad. Wow. Okay. Well, you know what that means. I'm going to lotto with my general because this is going down the drain pretty quickly. Well, I mean, that works to some degree, I guess. Hopefully he doesn't have his marshal waiting for me. He probably does. I feel like he wouldn't advance so readily if he didn't have the marshal waiting. But we'll see. That was really just unfortunate all around. Probably marshal right there. Hope he has a balance set up. Okay. Well, I'm going to attack down. Scouts. Nothing really worth it. He's probably got a stockpile of scouts over here, I would imagine. So I'm going to do that just to be able to save my colonel if I need to. He's going to get that captain back, so he's going to be up a lieutenant and a major again. Seems to be hesitating to take it. I mean, that's obviously not my marshal. Okay, there we go. That's what I figured. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, I'm going to hit over. Another scout, worthless. Okay. That's great. So he's not even going to move this. That's rather bizarre. Okay, now he's going to move it. Let's go ahead and lotto here. If I find his marshal, then that's not bad, because that means I feel okay to lotto some more. But I already know a bomb, so that's good, I guess. One less bomb that's back here in these two rows. Let's keep going over here. Major, excellent. So even if I lose this colonel, it doesn't matter one bit. He'll probably take me with the marshal now, I assume. No, wow, okay. You know what, let's keep going. Wow, that was an exceptionally good colonel. That's very good. Okay, let's do that. My spy is like really vulnerable right now. So, okay, well he's just gonna scout me. That's kind of funny. Let's move this scout up then. I really want him to not focus on the spy. I'm actually not even down anything anymore. That was an excellent colonel. And I have no idea where his marshal is. It must be like this piece or something. That was pretty wild. Let me do that. If he takes my spy, then I'll just be sad. That's probably a scout to trade, but I wanted to check and see if that was his marshal anyway. What is that? Major. Okay, well. Alright, let's move this scout up. He's probably going to end up hitting that spy. But I can't really do anything about that. Okay, scout that. So where is his marshal? Is it like this piece? It must be this piece guarding the colonel. It must be. I can't envision it being anything else. I ran through all this with my colonel. I guess it's this piece, but yeah. I mean, he had major and then colonel there. That's crazy. I'm not even sure what to think about that still. That was just so improbably fruitful with that colonel there. Okay, might as well hit that. Sergeant. Alright, that works. Let's do that. Make him, like, run away with it. Okay, good. So I'll come up with this lieutenant then. Scope out what we have here. I'm really not sure what he's doing with that piece. It must be like a minor or a sergeant or something. Okay, well, I mean, at least he didn't hit the spy. But I'll go ahead and trade that off. Pretty bizarre game so far. I opened up with a general lotto. It was very productive, and then I was just planning on saving my colonel. I was actually planning on finding the marshal so that I could lotto further with my general. That is obviously not how things went, so... Wow, okay. Yeah, I still can't believe that. Him coming down with his, you know, general being all crazy, and then I retaliate with my colonel, I get literally piece for piece the exact same thing back. Alright, I'm gonna hit this just to find it. Sergeant, excellent. So I will get another sergeant, and he can go up that he can go up that lieutenant. That's fine with me. I'm gonna force the trade because I feel like I have the info advantage. I know his colonel. I feel like this is a moving piece and probably something valuable that I could have just taken. That is my last scout, though. You know what? I'm gonna use it anyway. I don't care. Lieutenant. Okay. I was thinking about hitting that, but I didn't think it was really worth it. But he doesn't know my pieces, like, at all. He doesn't really know anything. I know his major. I might as well hit this. Well, that could be his marshal. There is a small chance that could be his marshal. Very small, but it's possible. Okay, I'm going to come up with my major then. I'm betting on this being his marshal, though. Okay, well, I will take this. It's probably just a scout. Yeah, that's fine, though. I'll take a scout and then I'll trade it. That's totally okay with me. I'll just park that there, and then we'll most likely end up trading. Well, I mean, I'm not going to trade for him. He can do that, but unless he threatens me. I believe... I can't remember if I scouted that. I think I did. I don't recall. I don't recall what it was. I think it was a sergeant, and I think I did scout it, but I could be totally wrong about that. Let's see what that is. Okay, well, you know, I'm pretty sure that's his marshal then. I'm up 2 sergeants, so let's just hit this and find out what it is. Maybe a bomb. Maybe a miner if I get lucky. Maybe a trade. We'll see. What is that? Bomb. Okay. So I think that's his marshal then. I can't imagine it's anywhere else unless it's like behind the bomb. Maybe 3rd row, but I don't know. I mean, he had major and he had colonel here. I guess this would have to be his marshal, but I don't know. Alright, I think it's time to come out with my colonel. Yeah. So I'm down a lieutenant, up a sergeant, down a minor. I know 2 bombs. And I know his colonel. Well, I'll take that. Okay, yeah, that was a sergeant. I was pretty sure it was a sergeant. We'll see. I'm not sure what to make of his marshal. I guess it would have to be that piece, but I really don't know. I'm gonna put that there. Okay, I'll take that. I think it's a bad piece. Yeah. So he knew that captain, actually, and he's going to waste that scout on that known captain. So I'm totally good with that. I guess that would have to be his marshal. I mean, I really can't envision any other piece being it. So okay, I'm really not sure what to make of that piece. I mean, it could be a sergeant. If it's his marshal, it would probably do him well to trap this captain and go up those 2 pieces. Let me do that, because, I mean, that's his colonel that I know for sure. That's his lieutenant. Okay. Let me run away here. Okay, well, it is his marshal, so that's good that I found that out then, I guess. He's up a lieutenant, so I might be able to get this lieutenant back. I think I will, which is good because then he's only up one piece, and I'm up sergeants, and I have the info advantage. So that's good that he did that. Very good. Okay, excellent. So we'll trade that. So while he does know my major, but I think that's okay because I know it's Marshall, and he's only up one piece. He basically, in that whole scenario, all of that, he basically traded being up a lieutenant or for being up a captain. That's pretty much exactly what just happened. So I'm gonna come out with my Marshall. I don't think he would be expecting me to come out with my Marshall so instantly. So I'm gonna try to do that. Okay, that's fine. You know, I might have to hit that because it might be his a minor, but I don't think I can risk it. Oh, phew. That was about to have been really bad. That was almost like really bad. He could have come in with a he could have come in and basically opened my flag. I'm just gonna leave that there. Let's hope it's his major. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. I think that's good enough. Let's come and try to trap his Marshal now, because I'm plainly up pieces now, not down anything anymore. Okay. So I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to come over with this Sergeant, bluff it as the spy. So we have an even game here. I'm up 2 sergeants, and that's it. He now has the info advantage, though, by a little bit, because he knows my Marshal and my Major, and I don't know his Major. He also... Does he know that's a captain? Yes, he does. He could have opened my flag. That is a classic example of just pretty much luck, I think, for my part. He could have opened my flag and really just lauded it with his Marshal. But since I didn't hit it, he figured, hey, I'm just going to hit this. Maybe he thought it was a bomb. And now that I didn't hit it, he probably thinks even more so that this is not my flag here. He thinks it's maybe over here. Okay, that's a good start. Let's do that. Okay, I have to avoid that, of course. I'm going to hit this because I need to. Major. Okay, that's good. Because I might need to save this, this captain. I just realized he can kind of spoil my whole plan here. Okay, well, he's going to be up 1 sergeant. Oh, yes. That is a classic example of a needless lotto. A classic example of a needless lotto. I guess he was so sold that was my spy, he figured, hey, if I take that, then we're going to trade, and he's going to be up that sergeant. Him losing that major is something he could not do. He could not do that. And when I saw him doing that, I figured he was going to lotto, and it just became a matter of which piece is he going to hit, and I got lucky there. When I was building this setup, I actually had the bomb here, and I switched it. So that's really, really good for my part. I guess I'll just tell him GG. I'm not sure if that question mark was to the YouTube thing, or to the fact that I had a bomb there, or whatever. Okay, well, I think I got let off the hook that one. I was able to get pretty lucky to get those pieces back with my colonel and with my marshal there. I was lucky that his major wasn't in position to retaliate, and he could have done some good lotto over here. He could have taken Lieutenant Minor, or worst case scenario, really for him, is he could have moved over to that sergeant. I probably would have run the sergeant away, and then his marshal's free. Or I would have traded, and then he would have gotten that sergeant back. We'd have a dead even game, which is nothing really I don't think either side wants, because that's just like really difficult endgame. So I'm very glad that it happened that way, and he ran into the bomb. But I think that was a nerve-wracking game, so I'm happy that's over, and happy that I won. So, GG.